Welcome back. James Bronson III here, coming to you from beautiful Carmel, California. Sunday dinner. Mm-hmm. That's what's up. So, how'd you do last week? Did you find a place to volunteer? Plug into your community where you are? I did. Carmel Cares. Their slogan is keeping Carmel beautiful, safe, and inviting. An admirable goal. And since they didn't have any horticulturally trained volunteers, it's a no-brainer for me. So now I'm out and about in my community doing what I do anyway, which is beautifying. And I'm meeting my neighbors, and people are grateful. I hear thank you, thank you, anytime I'm out doing stuff, which is a very, very gratifying feeling, I must say. So, what kind of place did you find to volunteer? Did you find one? If you didn't, just keep looking. Be honest with yourself. Don't procrastinate. And I guarantee you, you will definitely be pleased with the outcome, how you feel, what it does for your community, how it puts you in contact with your neighbors. And if you know each other and you talk to each other, then you feel a little more invested, and you're probably more likely to participate in things that have an impact on your community. There's 3 books that I hope all of you will add to your library. One of them is called The Color of Law by Richard Rothstein, and it is a forgotten history of how our government segregated America. The second book, for those of you non-black viewers who want to help in this effort of mine, Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome by Dr. Joy DeGruy. I hope I pronounced that right. America's Legacy of Enduring Injury and Healing. A great book, again, for all my non-black brothers and sisters, for you to get a really, really needed perspective and insight, critical insight, as to what it is that black people are still dealing with today, right now. The third book is called The Prophet by Khalil Gibran, philosopher, poet, deep thinking individual of years past. One of the little pearls in his many writings states that laws are an agreement between you and I. However, you and I are often wrong. And that's what we see happening. That's what we've seen happening in this nation since the beginning. It's the laws, right? The laws that men, slave-owning men created. My black ass people look like me. 3/5 the Constitution. So all you brothers and sisters out there talking about my constitutional rights, blah, blah, blah. I got news for you, fam. That's why the judicial system has been so very successful at locking our black asses up, keeping us in poverty, keeping us chasing everything but the right thing. The laws. And the key in how this madness has continued to grip our people and to inform our very existence to this day. The key, divide and conquer, destroy the family. You do those two things and convince the women that they don't need their men. A great litmus test for any society, whether or not it's strong or not, is look at the women. Strong women, strong society. Weak women, weak society. Don't take my word for it. Do your homework. I want to light the fire up under your butt that will get you engaged. I need you to support this channel. I would like for you to support this channel, but I do need it. I would like you to support the channel financially. Prayer is always good. And to spread the word. There's a traditional African proverb that says, I am because you are, and because you are, therefore I am. That's powerful. But it's what is motivating me today to make this video, to implore you to like, share, subscribe, all those things that essentially will enable me to keep doing what I'm doing, which is being a champion for the downtrodden in general, but for black people in particular, because I loves me some black people. I'm not too keen on folks who don't want to do what is necessary. You got to do the work. You can't cheat the game. The game is going to keep being played whether you are involved or not. So you can either get off your rusty dusty and participate or be run over. That really is it. There is no middle ground. I am the product of a broken home, right? Join the club. Single mother. I have one sister. Father was just into making babies all over the place. And so that was a dynamic. And, you know, my mother decided to side with the guy she was with over the duties of being a mother to her son. And as a result, the conditions in my household were such that I ended up fleeing my mother's home in the ninth grade. As soon as I was able to graduate, I was out. And, you know, it was crazy because the boyfriend had told her, all right, make him get a job for the summer, or he's going to live with his grandmother in Madeira. I was like, okay, got the job. So, all right, let's make him pay rent. What? It's like, okay, started paying rent. And then I was like, you know what? Shit is crazy. I'm heading back up to the Bay. I made the mistake of telling them before I had my last check in hand. boyfriend said, "Oh, you want to leave? You get out now." I looked to my mom. Crickets. So I was out. Did what I had to do. And thank God I had the assistance of a brother. First cool black hippie I ever met. Brother turned me on avocado sandwiches, alfalfa sprouts, and whatnot. Shit was mind blown. It was, yeah. And he was a good brother. You know, it was my first adult black male contact while I was down there. I was down there in Los Angeles for like 5 years. In fact, if I'd have made better choices, there were two people I went to school with. One's now a big time mogul, TV empire, just bought the Weather Channel. Brother by the name of Byron Folks, goes by Byron Allen now. You know, I went to the same school. We were in some classes together. Another school chum, I saw her walking alongside Johnny Cochran during the O.J. Simpson trials back in the day. I was like, what? Is that Sean? Sean Snyder? I don't know what her name is now, but yeah, so Sean Snyder, Byron Allen. Choices. Had I made better choices or different choices? I went to the brother's house. We were chums, but I was too concerned about the wrong things. So I was hanging out with the gangsters because I didn't want to be like Mr. Oh, he thinks he's too good to deal with us black people type dude. You know, when you get accused for like talking white and this and that and the other, when you're just trying to, you know, get ahead, progress. I wasn't cooning Uncle Tom and none of that shit. I was just trying to, you know, like a sponge. I'm just soaking up all this educational game and trying to not get crushed by the society I see outside that tells me every single day they don't care about my black ass. Don't. Show me. When I moved down here to Carmel in the winter of 2017, it was not long before, and it was after the last administration had just come in. Do you know, driving down the road, cut off by some young, angry white kid who felt the need to call me a nigger, a fucking nigger, try to stare me down and intimidate me or whatever. I was thinking, phew, I wish you would get out that car. I'm about to stand my ground. Well, you know, about to, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, didn't happen. I wasn't triggered because I knew, you know, he was just barking. And, but he could have been a gun owner and decided, you know, he needed to do something to that nigger. And those are the folks that are talking about Civil War now. Projection. Be aware, people. Be aware of what time it is. So what are you going to do about it? I need you to join the forces of good. Find a place to volunteer in your community. You'll be amazed at how wonderful you feel at doing something as simple as helping someone else out, helping your community out, meeting your community members, some of your neighbors, and maybe, who knows, developing some friendships. It's possible. It can happen. But you got to get up off your rusty dusty and do it. So, this internet thing is a wonderful, it's like the modern town square. So I'm embracing this technology. Allows me to come to you and connect, and perhaps the message resonates. I'm here to tell you, I'm in it for the long haul, and I'm going to do whatever it takes and by any means necessary to get the outcomes that I know I'm entitled to. This land was made for you and me, right? So they say 3/5 of a person. Okay, well, remember, it's the squeaky wheel that gets the grease. And right now, I look at where all the squeaking is coming from, and all I see is a sea of red hats. Oh my God. So, anyway, the antidote is for informative or informed, enlightened, determined people to stand up, say something, do something. Silence is complicity. It is. You're either part of the solution or you know what I'm saying. So, James Bronson III. You can find me on Facebook. I need you to like, subscribe, comment, connect. Let's keep this dialogue going. Let's grow our numbers of concerned, engaged citizens that are willing to show up and do the work for the desired, necessary outcomes that result in a nation that is fair, right, and just. Yeah. Don't talk about it, be about it. So until the next time, make sure you find a place to volunteer and get those books: The Prophet, The Color of Law, Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome. And we shall talk again next week. So much stuff happening though each day. I don't know if I can wait a whole week. I mean, the Grand Wizard was indicted. Arrested and fingerprinted, booked. Fani, go Fani, go Fani. Yeah, it took a sister to give us the mug shot. Black woman. Strong black woman. Like I said, you check out a society. Weak women, weak society. Strong women, strong society. But the whole matter of what has been done to divide and conquer our people and to destroy the family. We start addressing that, looking at that seriously, we can begin to start to turn it around. So, till the next time, next Sunday dinner, this is James Bronson III saying, if you can't be good, be careful. And I want to wish you love, light, and clarity. Peace.